This is weird. Hey guys, Ashley here. Today I am going to be doing a Q&A. Don't know what I'm doing. Basically, I'm coining this as a, yo, I haven't filmed in a month. Here's a random Q&A, and also, I cut my hair. It's been a rough time. No reading has been done, aka why no books. Videos have been uploaded. Here we are, we're back, we're feeling fresh, we're feeling cute, we're feeling good. Let's go. First one is, how is life in general? I hope you're doing well and happy. Thank you, Audrey. I am good. I have expressed this many a times. I feel great. This year has definitely tested me. It's not been easy, but I feel the most me. I feel good. I'm loving myself. What was your favorite K-drama this year? Hotel de Luna. If you have not watched Hotel de Luna, what are you doing with your life? It stars IU and it's about how she runs this hotel for the dead. It's great, it's amazing, it's so beautiful. Cinematography, excellent. Set design, excellent. IU, her styling, excellent. Music is so good, has a lot of faves on the soundtrack, and it's just great, and it made me cry, and I'm obsessed with it. Who's your wavy bias? Listen, there's only one NCT true boy, okay? And that is 10. 10, 10, 10. Hello. Baby don't stop. New heroes. 10 is the boy. The boy. Do you have any graphic novel recs? I'm looking at my bookshelf right now. Stargazing by Jen Wang. It's about these girls, one's Chinese American, and just growing up in a community like that and making friends, and it was just really wholesome and sweet, and it reminded me of my Asian little awkward bean self who also played violin and was weird. Jen Wang is also the author of Princess and the Dressmaker, which is one of my all-time faves, so if you don't want that one, the other one is just I like love it. It's just. Are you excited for the TXT comeback, and who is your bias if you stan? Hello, yes I stan. Yes, I'm very excited. I told my friend when I listened to the teaser of it, I was like, oh, hi, they sound like men. I'm loving it. I love the concept. And my bias is Subin. And a lot of people ask me this, why did you decide to cut your hair? What was the inspiration for cutting your hair? Why did you cut your hair? I've always wanted to cut off all my hair off. I just have always wanted to just like cut it all off. First of all, just tired of having hair, like just meh. I think before I just never really had the confidence to see if I could pull it off. I always just told myself the excuse that my head isn't the right shape. First of all, what does that even mean? Like your head isn't the right shape. But you know what? This year, like I said, feeling like a boss bitch, and I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna cut off my hair, and if I don't like it, I'm just gonna wear a bucket hat for like 4 months, and then it'll grow back and it's fine. Hair is just hair. People make such a big deal out of hair. Just like, if you want to cut it off, just cut it off. If people judge you or comment on it, they're not your true friends, and then you can just go cut a bitch. So that was the reason I cut my hair off, just because I felt like doing it. It was a change, it was a new me. I wanted to reinvent myself kind of thing. I don't really know. And the inspiration, someone had asked if I had any like inspiration picks. One of them was because I finished Hello My 20s season 2 this year, which one of my faves of all time. And one of the girls on there who I love, her hair was really short. I had already wanted to cut it like that, and then seeing her like pull it off and be so cool and just like do her own thing, I was like, yes girl, you bitchin'. You're a bitch. I want to be a bitch too. So she was definitely a big inspo, but specifically the pictures I showed my hairdresser I have here on my phone. So these are just some of the pictures that I had on my phone. I just showed my hairdresser and I was like, I want this kind of vibe. I basically just Googled Asian girl with short hair, style, cute. And these are the ones I got. Anyway, I ranted way too long on my hair now. I'm so sorry. Let's go back. How do you organize your life? I don't. I have no organization. I would like to be one of those people who have a very organized, set life. Like today I'm gonna do this and this and this and this. Obviously this video, I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in a month, and every day I was just like, today's the day. I'm gonna film. But what did I do? I just stayed in bed and watched Hotel de Luna and cried. Okay. Fave EXO song. The Eve. It's the Eve. Ooh, here's a bookish question. I'm a booktuber. What scene from Six of Crows do you want to see in the TV show the most? Okay, first of all, can we just take a moment to discuss the Six of Crows casting? Because I've expressed this on Twitter, but not in video format. So if you want to see me frick out. Ben Barnes as the Darkling is it's the move, it's the mood. Listen, I grew up reading Narnia and watching the movies, and Ben Barnes as Prince Caspian, like, my heart. The fact that he's a Darkling, I have no chill. Can you imagine Ben Barnes just being like, I don't know what that was. Like, that's the Darkling, I guess. The question was, for the adaptation, which scene would I want to see from Six of Crows? And I think the scene when they're going overseas and that guy pisses them off and they're on the boat and then Kaz rips out his eyeball and then tosses him into the sea. Like, bitch, like, Inej, that's when you know the guy is good boyfriend material. If a guy doesn't rip an eyeball out for you, like, who is he? Okay, what is your favorite comeback of the year? ATEEZ's, which just happened, was it last week? I have no sense of time, but ooh, bitch, that, I'm not over it. I watch it like every day. Okay, I'm done. Any thoughts on Super M? At first I was just like, por qué? I love all of them so much, but I was just like, ooh. First time I heard Jopping, I was like, ooh. But you know, now it's kind of a bop. The more I listen to the album, I'm like, okay, I Can't Stand the Rain. I can't stand the rain. I'll be at the Dallas concert, jopping it up. Come jop with me. Ooh, this one's fun. Fave journaling supplies. Oh, I haven't journaled in so long either. Dang, I just stopped doing all the things I loved. I saw a quote, I forgot whose story I saw this on Instagram, but it was like, if you find yourself not enjoying the things that you normally love, that means you're overworking yourself and you need to take a break. Like, for example, I stopped liking journaling, I stopped reading, so I needed a break from it all, a month break, and now, you know, I feel good and I want to do these things again. So sometimes you just need to take a break for yourself and just, you know, work on yourself. My favorite journaling supplies, I bought some recent ones. Let me see. I don't have specific journal supplies. I use just different various washi tapes and stickers wherever I can find that are really cute. But I guess if you want to say like supplies, I bought these pens recently. I can read the freaking label. Micron. They're the Micron ones. And I have the colors pink and black in 0.25, I believe. But I like these. They're really nice and smooth and I like them for just doodling about. And then my journal that I use, if you watched my journaling videos, I use this one right here, which is a Moleskine. Don't know what it's called, but this is the one, and it's the ones with the dotted lines. Yeah, this is my first time journaling ever, so this was the things I picked out for my first go around. I probably will choose a different notebook eventually, but this is the one I'm going for. Yay. What was the first manga you read? Ooh, okay, so the first manga I ever read, one day I was just, for some reason, I had been into reading a lot of graphic novels recently and I was like, ooh, manga, like let me dive into this because, you know, why not? So I just randomly ordered a bunch of ones from Amazon, no clue what they were about, and basically just cover judging the shit out of all of them. But luckily all the ones I ordered I ended up giving 5 stars, so that's great. So the first manga I ever read was by Inio Asano, and it is Solanin. Inio Asano is a mangaka who's one of my favorite. He wrote Goodnight Poon Poon and Solanin and just a bunch of other ones. I love his art style. It's really detailed and kind of different than more generic manga, I suppose, but highly recommend him if you're more into deeper, maybe adult content and just like really emotional, deep shit. Recommend! Oh, I also had a bunch of people ask me about this. What happened to More Manga Please monthly manga book club? Ooh, so if you don't know, I used to do a More Manga Please book club, which I loved. It's where we read 2 mangas every month and then discussed it here on YouTube. I had a Instagram page for it. I was really passionate about it. I loved doing it. I loved reading manga with you guys. I think this started happening when I had that, you know, like a realization that I wasn't enjoying things that I was doing anymore. And with More Manga Please, I think it just came also in a bad time in my life. When More Manga Please was picking up, it was also when my life was kind of going down in a bad place, so it affected my attitude towards More Manga Please, unfortunately. I don't like forcing myself to do things, and at the end of the day, it felt like it was becoming a chore. So I just stopped it. I didn't make an official announcement. I just decided to not do it anymore. So yeah, that's just basically what happened to it. It kind of just died. Maybe I will pick it up again in the future. Like I said, I really did genuinely enjoy it when I was doing it. If I ever do revive it, if you want to say, I think I will approach it more casually so it doesn't feel like so much a chore, you know. Don't have set specific dates to do things because then it feels like I'm forcing myself to read stuff. So yeah, I'm so sorry for my more manga please people. Love me still, don't hate me. Someone asked me what my top 5 favorite K-dramas are. I feel like a lot of people are under the impression that I've watched a lot of K-dramas, when in reality, I've watched probably under 10 of them. So a lot of people ask me like, what are your top favorite 5? What are your top favorite 10? And I'm like, yo, I've only ever watched like 7 probably. Like the list is not long. So all the ones I've watched at the moment are some of my favorites. But here are my favorites. Hotel del Luna, Hello My 20s, Romance is a Bonus Book, My First Love. Shit, what have I watched? I really have not watched that many K-dramas, guys. I'm so sorry. So those are my top 4. Yeah. What am I currently reading? At the moment, I am currently reading this one. Oh, which I have seen a bunch of mixed reviews on, so I'm excited to see what my take will be on it. Okay, I was really sad when I did not receive this arc at Book Expo, but I'm glad I didn't now because I've heard, you know, it's really perfect for that spooky fall time. So, you know, now it's time to read it. It matches my aesthetic look. So, Ninth House by Lee Bardugo, which is her new adult fantasy, so I'm excited to see where that goes. Yay! I love when my favorite authors branch out into different genres, so I'm excited. I hope it's dark. I hope it's compelling. Yay! What are you studying in school? I am studying English literature because I like books. Surprise, surprise. What is your favorite BTS song and album? Forever We Are Young. That's not my favorite song, one of them. But my favorite album is the Young Forever one. It's so beautiful. The concept is the songs are the whole thing I don't really have a favorite BTS song. It changes periodically and they're just all so great. Like, how do you narrow down? Like, obviously Epiphany is like it, you know, like it's a shit, like frick. Like Epiphany just like, like. But right now, I guess like right now, like again, like not my favorite all time, but the one I'm bopping to is Don't Leave Me. That's been a bop for a hot minute. I just like am really like, damn, like don't leave me, you know? Because being like, mangas you wish could be adapted to anime. Ooh, it's been a fun, weird year because a lot of my favorite mangas I thought would never be adapted has recently been adapted to anime. Promise Neverland, which I freaking love. That is just some epic, great shit. That got an anime and it did live up to my expectations. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Also one of my all-time favorites that I buddy read with Emma, Astra Lost in Space, which is like a sci-fi fun, nice, good group of friends, very like My Hero and Avatar The Last Airbender group dynamic vibes. That also got adapted into the anime, which I had watched the first 2 episodes but then never finished it. Just because sometimes when I read a manga and then watch the anime immediately, I have such high expectations of it in my head that when I watch it, it doesn't hit me emotionally the same, and I don't know why. Astra Lost in Space, for some reason, it just didn't give me that same feeling, and I would rather just not continue it and have that impression. So I just, you know, keep my Astra Lost in Space feels within the manga. And then also Uzumaki by Junji Ito, which is my favorite manga of all time. That recently was announced at Crunchyroll Expo that it is getting a anime adaptation, so hype. Yep, this was a failure of a question because all my faves that I would want adaptations for have gotten an adaptation for. Someone asked how do I bullet journal, and I've explained this in my journaling videos before that I don't really have a method to my bullet journaling. I kind of just collage do, which is like if you preview it, like I kind of just collage do. I don't like having a, I guess, concept or bullet journaling structure because I guess a lot of bullet journaling, it has that expectation that you have to fill out certain things at a certain time and do things daily. Like it's kind of like a routine. So I like my style of bullet journaling, which I like to dub cool scrapbooking. It's just more freeing and gives you a lot more creativity. Hey! How many times have you seen To All the Boys? And I assume by To All the Boys, I think you mean To All the Boys I Loved Before. Probably like 20 times, which I feel like is a low number. I'm so excited for the sequel. It has Jordan Fisher, frick. Oh, the soundtrack, you know, soundtrack is gonna be like hype, like bops. Do you have an ATEEZ bias? Listen, I never thought I would say this, but I'm pretty sure they're now my second favorite group. Yes, San. It's San. When will you do another More Manga Please video? Like, just attack me. All-time favorite book series. So some of my faves, if you don't know. The Nevernight series, Six of Crows, Creature Trilogy, Throne of Glass, ACOTAR. I'm a fantasy bitch. Basically. Strange the Dreamer. Yes. Skincare routine. I don't really have a skincare routine. Like people always say I have nice skin, but I'm like, do you see my skin? It looks gross. I had really bad skin growing up, but lately I have been using a new product from K-Beauty and it's just, I feel like my skin has gotten a lot better. I've been using this Peach and Lily scrub that is really just, it feels really nice, really moisturized and smooth. So I use that at night and in the morning. And then I have my thing here. I use a moisturizer. It's a PHA Moisture Renewal Power Cream from Corsk, COSRX, but this one's really good too. That's all I really do for my skin routine. I don't do that much, honestly. I find when I put a lot of products on my face, I break out a lot. So I just do the bare minimum and I just wash and moisturize. What are your top 3 things on your bucket list? They put like skydiving, etc. But I'm not a heights person. I'm not a thrill seeker. I'm not a spontaneous like, ooh. So I guess like the things on my bucket list are kind of, they're not boring, but they're just more like travel-ish things. I guess move to New York, live there, travel. I would love to go to Amsterdam or London, Japan, Korea. So yeah. Someone asked what my top 5 K-pop jams are. Again, I don't have a top 5 because how the hell do you pick a top 5? So at the moment, I'm really loving UN Village by Baekhyun. The whole ATEEZ comeback, but specifically Sunrise, Her by Mino. Oh, also the whole Hotel de Luna soundtrack is like, Can You See My Heart by HYBE. That one's just, I'll just say Highway to Heaven. Like that one always bops me. But the Korean version, not the English version, friends. I just said bops me. What does that mean? Bops me? That one always bops me? Ooh, someone asked me what my fave concept was. I'm assuming you mean like album concept. But like Poetic Beauty? Jaehyun? Hello? Do you see the beauty? Do you see the beauty? Do you see the beauty? Ooh, Hannah asked me what's my favorite clothing store. I think the one I like probably gravitate the most to is Zara, just because they're really good at having like sleek, fun, and nice things that are wearable that aren't necessarily like fast fashion, I guess. They're more simple, but also just like really good quality. Like some of their items can be expensive, but I also love them because they have good quality, and then sometimes they'll be on the lower end. I'm wearing head to toe Zara right now. Like the sweater is from Zara, and so is this dress. So my favorite store at the moment is Zara. Ooh, someone asked book recs for someone who wants to read more diversely. Well, listen. Frankly in Love by David Yoon, which just came out maybe 2 months ago, a month ago. He is Nicole Yoon's husband, who wrote Sun Is Also a Star. And oh my god, Frankly in Love, so good. It talks a lot about racism and Asian American families, which I feel like young adult has never really dived into at all. It was so relatable. I felt it so much. The main character, he dates a white girl and his family wants to date a Korean girl. It handles family dynamics and Asian American families so well, and the racism and just situations. Like I literally was reading it and was like, oh my god, this is me. I have literally had to do this before. Damn, it just really got me. It is one of my favorite books of all time now. Frankly in Love, if you want to read more diversely and just like understand the perspective of someone who experiences stuff like that, it is really great. My fave and least fantasy creatures, besides like anything Harry Potter, like the Hippogriff or whatever, I do really appreciate the Volcra from the Creature trilogy. I don't know why, I just, or maybe more so I like like including them in tweets. I'm like, ooh, can I be with a Darkling and then a Volcra can eat my soul? Least favorite, I wasn't a big fan of the Rooks in Tower of Dawn by Sarah J Maas. I just really didn't like them. I had a hard time visualizing them, and compared to like Wyverns, which are so badass and so awesome, like those are definitely a fave too. The Rooks, what are these large, big, birdish things that the siblings are riding? Like what are they? What are they? Are there any new releases you're excited for? Well, I thought The World of Thorn Glass was gonna come out, but it didn't. Like October 1st came and I was like, nope, it's not happening. So whenever that does happen to release, I will look forward to it. Someone asked anime series that are on my watch list. I have yet to watch Haikyuu. Please don't murder my soul. It's like one of those things I know I would love so much. It's right up my alley, like sports anime, yes, like boys, friendships, cute little, I know I would love it. I would love it so much. And it's like one of those things, so many of my friends, that's like their favorite animes, like the pressure. I don't want it to disappoint me, which I feel like I know it won't. What's your favorite anime movie? So anime movie, Your Name. Did you read any of Haruki Murakami's books? If so, which one is your favorite? Manga, yes, he's one of my favorite authors. He is a Japanese author, so I've read his translated works. Out of all of his works I've read, they're over here as I'm looking. I've read Cuffed on the Shore, After Dark, Men Without Women. I started Norwegian Wood, but I haven't finished it. Out of all of those, my favorite is probably Cuffed on the Shore. I feel like I'm in a dream, weird, adult version of Spirited Away, if that makes sense. Things are happening, I don't know why they're happening, but I like it. Like, you just feel very like, woo! And everything is just open to your own interpretation of the novel. Like Cuffed on the Shore, the first time I read it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? So it's one of those books you can read over and over and just like, I feel like continuously unpacked things that you didn't discover before. So yay. Someone asked any future plans to live in New York City. Yes, I would love to move there, but you know, I don't got no money. You wanna Venmo me? One manga you could read forever and ever and not get bored of. Uzumaki. Any recent small booktuber discoveries? Yes. I guess it's not like a recent discovery, but I've just been watching her a lot more often because she's so cute and she's into a lot of similar things I'm into. That's Nikki from, I think her username is pronounced XO Nikki. Yes, but she's great. Yeah, she reads manga, she likes K-pop, and she's just all around a cute, lovely person, and I highly recommend her. I will link her down below if you want to follow her. And she's aesthetic and nice, and I appreciate her creative skills. Some person named Emma Green, who I just don't know at all. I don't know this person. I could pick one K-pop album, like a physical album, as the one that emphasizes my style or my aesthetic. Which one would it be? Ooh. This is a hard ass question. I feel like I don't really own that many K-pop albums that are like aesthetic nice. Astro's All Night album, but like without the cover because it's just white and has a plant on it. I feel like the groups I stan, they don't necessarily have like the most aesthetic albums. They're aesthetic and nice, but not in the sense of my style personally. Or the ones I have displayed on the shelf over here are like my most aesthetic. So like Astro's are really nice. What are some groups that I stan and who are my biases in those groups? If you don't know this already, BTS is Jin, NCT 127 is Jaehyun, NCT in general is 10 or Wavy or Super Sperm M, whatever you want to say. ATEEZ is San. Those are my top groups I stan. Yes. Okay, I think I answered most of the questions. A lot of these were like similar, so I kind of just combined them. Yeah, I hope you got to know me a little bit more. If you didn't, if you're new here, if you're old here and you're like, why hasn't this bitch uploaded? Here I am. Hello, I hope you enjoyed my presence and face and learned more about my manga, K-pop, K-drama, bookish interest. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here for my trashy self as always. Yay. If you have any more questions, comment below. I'll try to answer as many as possible. All right, I promise more videos will be coming soon. On your way. Hello, I'm back. Thank you for watching me. I don't know how to YouTube anymore, apparently. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Ashley. This is Ashley Page, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you.